Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the most important topic in law officer examination, IBPS law officer examination specialist officers. The most crucial talked about part and everyone who is talking about is the new pattern. So what has changed? The most important thing is there's going to be an uniformity across prelims mains. So before this pattern was introduced, it was English, general awareness, and reasoning. And then mains had this the professional knowledge, that is law, and law paper was actually the one which determined the interview selection. Then interview had marks, and the mains mark and the mains mark from the law and interview added together, and which had the final merit. Now even prelims has law paper, so the law paper has been included in the prelims as well. So your strategy should change from day one, that you should read law subjects from day one. So that is the most important change. And now, of course, still what matters is the law subject from the mains, which has a very important weightage portion. But the thing is, you have to qualify the other subjects. Now, the professional knowledge, like I said, the professional knowledge is added in prelims. Law is no longer only a main subject. So it has 4 sections now, in which law carries 50 marks. Got it? There are already English, reasoning, general awareness, and law. Now do follow my channel, where I would also give you banking general awareness, which would target your preparation for the IBPS or SBI examinations. Now, I would also want to remind that SBI has also given out its notifications. So, having a general idea of banking knowledge, like what is external commercial borrowings, what is repo, reverse repo, what is interest rate swaps, all those little bit things. It might sound little alien if you have not grasped the banking terms, but believe me, those are very simple concepts. Now, coming to the new prelims pattern, it has English 25 questions, reasoning 25 questions, banking 25 questions, law 25 questions, which is 50 marks, and total 125 marks. Now, this is the prelims pattern. Like I said, again and again, law has been reintroduced in the prelims aspect. So why law matters is law has double the marks. So if you make mistake in law, you would be penalized heavily. So you have to prepare the law subjects from day one. And this also benefits your mains preparation. It augments your mains preparation, because in mains as well, law is there along with other subjects. So law is what matters. So you have to prepare law from day one. And now in the new mains pattern, they have added English descriptive, which is again you have to type it out. So those who are not having good typing skills, do practice typing. I would suggest a web-based interface called Typing Tutor, which improves your typing speed. Which is actually you can practice 10 to 15 minutes per day, which is good. Next, English 30 marks, reasoning 40, GK 50, and again law. So like I said, you should start your law preparations from day one. Now the merit game has changed. English, reasoning, and GK are qualifying. Law professional is the scoring area, and the interview comes after main. So now what you have to do is that you should have a balanced preparation. A balanced preparation. I would always say start preparing law from day one. Now many has asked me question that which law subjects are very important. Please take down that you have to start focusing from the core banking law. So the core banking law subjects are Banking Regulation Act, RBI Act, SURFACE, negotiable instruments, RDB, that is about debt recovery tribunals, IBC. So these are the chunk core of banking law subjects that you must be thorough. Now, I would say you must be thorough with the surfacing. And when it comes to surfacing, you must know the timelines in surfacing. What is the timeline required to give notice to the borrower? If a borrower replies to the notice, what is the timeline that the banker has to reply back? And what is the timeline if the banker needs possession of the property? At what timeline he has to uh, file it in the magistrate? So these timelines are very important. Similarly, timelines in DRT. How was the timeline for appeals from DRT to DRAT and from to other courts? And IBC procedures, basically general terms of IBCs. What is the difference between operational creditor? What are the secured creditor? And all those things. Now coming after the banking subjects, what you have to do is you have to focus on the fundamentals of corporate law, like Companies Act, Partnership Act, Indian Partnership, LLPs, little bit of securities, then uh, money laundering perspective and prevention of money laundering act, and recently we have all information technologies, then little bit of patents, intellectual property. So those things, I would say intellectual property is the last thing, but still I would combine it with the corporate laws. So you should be a little bit uh, little focus on that. I would also say have a basic grasp of income tax provisions. So these are the subjects. Next coming, you should be thorough with the ultimate basic, that is the contract, constitution, torts, and criminal procedure and its substantive aspect, the BNS. So if you can master this, then you would be definitely sure that you would score a good marks and end up in the final list. Now, another important law subject that you have to focus is the transfer of property, types of mortgages, lease, lease provisions, mortgage provisions. All these things are very essential. So you have to focus on the transfer of property aspects. That is extremely important for you. So the Transfer of Property Act, you have to manage. You have to know sections 53, 54, 14, 13, and types of mortgages, mortgagees rights, mortgagers rights, and also in contract, the subrogation, novation, guarantee, continued guarantee, indemnity, all these aspects you have to know. So do subscribe to my channel, to where I'm going to give you all the updates and easily describe all these topics and how to answer all the questions that comes into picture. Now, the another question people have asked me is how much of procedural laws would be asked. I would say procedural laws would form a significant portion. I would not want to take call, but I would say 60-40, like say substantive 60, sorry, substantive 40, procedural 60, but still have a little bit knowledge about procedural aspects. And do not, like I say, when I say banking, do not neglect the criminal laws. You would be surprised to see criminal laws like the procedural criminal laws, BNSS, BNS, and the substantive laws can be asked in interviews, can can come in your mains or prelims. So you should not neglect that aspect as well. So the core of criminal laws like evidence, procedural laws, and substantive aspects has to be uh, studied and learned. So this is the law subjects that you have to focus on how to prepare for the IBPS examinations, and have a daily banking awareness. Like I said, English and reasoning are safe for qualification for reasoning. what are the reasoning subjects that you have to see. Like I said, these are qualifications. So somebody might be good in one aspect of reasoning, like syllogism. Somebody might be good in arrangement. Somebody might be good in directions. So go to just check all the often asked tested concept in reasoning, and practice these the and practice the subjects that you are good at. That matters a lot. So this is how you have to um, prepare this. You have to prepare and practice the subjects, which is very important, which is very essential. And like I said, reasoning and English and all those things, you can use any software these days. There are a lot of AIs which can generate, give you lots of questions. Master it, practice it, and you can easily crack this exam. So it's a very easy examinations. Don't be threatened by the changes. So I've always believed, when I back then, when I cleared my IBPS, I've always thought that the mains paper was too easy, or too it tests only the law professional subject, and by it's only a matter of time before candidates need more assessments to filter them. So that is why I think IBPS has introduced this. But don't worry, it's the same thing. All that needed is you have to prepare your law subjects from the beginning. And this is nothing this is nothing new for any student who's preparing for law examination, because practicing reading law, either you are a student or you are a practitioner or an advocate or a senior advocate or a judge or anybody, reading law daily should be your bread and butter. So for those of you who thinks that I can keep the last subjects once I'm selected for mains, should start preparation from day one. So do subscribe to my channel for lots of videos, and hopefully all the best for your preparations. And thank you.